Every minute, someone in the world is diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, and more than 5 million Americans are living with that disease right now.
And tonight, in the first of two very personal reports, KTC's Chris Welty takes us inside his own family's home to show us the toll of Alzheimer's disease.
Growing up, I spent summers with my grandparents, James and Marie Smith, at their home in New Orleans. Papa is mild-mannered and has always been the rock of our family. My mama, one of the most generous people I know. Nearly 8 years ago, Papa's health took a sharp turn.
Right after Katrina happened, when we lost our home and all our belongings. And that was one thing that he was upset about.
She credits that stress to the decline of Papa's health.
It's at a point in my life where I didn't think I'd have to do this.
Since Papa was diagnosed in 2010 with Alzheimer's dementia, roles have reversed.
He handled everything. Now everything's on me, and I'm not used to it, but I do the best I can.
Mama is now getting used to paying bills, getting back behind the wheel to pick up groceries and prescriptions, all the while coping with his sometimes unusual behavior, like packing all of his socks in a plastic bag and hiding them in the garage.
I get aggravated every now and then because I said, oh my goodness, you did this again, or you know, but then you get used to it.
And after 61 years of marriage, there's one thing she can't get used to.
He doesn't know who I am. He doesn't know my name.
It takes a toll because for the most part, he remembers everyone else.
Jimmy, take a good look at me. Who do you think I am? And he'd pat me on the shoulder and he'd say, well, you're my sweetheart. Well, heck, wouldn't you take that if you were in the position I'm in? Or sometimes he tells me I'm his caretaker.
I kind of dislike having to have so many different people do the duties that I should be able to do.
I bathe him, I shave him, I cut his hair. I make sure it smells good.
Evenings are the worst. Alzheimer's patients are sleepless, agitated, and wander. It's called sundowning. Now the house is always locked because he's wandered off before. Still, he remembers things like his 42 years in the Navy as Chief Petty Officer and watching us grow up. When I'm here, I cherish each moment and realize I have so much to be grateful for.
I say a prayer every night that in the morning I find that he's fine.
In New Orleans, Chris Welty, KTC TV3.
And be sure to tune in tomorrow night at 10 o'clock as Chris and his family look at the treatment options. And they are one of so many families holding out hope for a cure.
Such a personal story.
Absolutely.
Well, still to come right here on KTC, how bicyclists are honoring those killed or injured while riding their bikes.